Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Hannah, and for today's video we're going to be doing a tutorial on this mint eyeshadow look. I really wanted to try something different, add a little pop of color, but I didn't want to do anything like super crazy because playing with color kind of scares me a little bit, but I wanted to do something that was easier and more simple so a lot of people can do it. Make sure to subscribe down below, give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy it, and let's get on with the tutorial. I've already done my eyebrows off camera. I used the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 4, so I just filled those in off camera, and I did prime both of my eyelids. I just used Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and set it with the Anastasia Loose Powder. So this towel is not going to be here the entire video. I feel like my hair is just like still too wet to go blow dry, so don't mind that. But let's go ahead and get started. So we're literally using one eyeshadow for this entire look. I've been seeing a lot of like the pastel, like lavender, baby blue, mint, yellow, all those like pastel-y kind of colors, and it really made me want to play with color. So the only palette I had that had like the pastel colors I was looking for was the Lunar Beauty palette. So if you know any good eyeshadow palettes that have good pastel colors or that kind of like baby blue, baby pink, because I really want to do videos with those colors, but I don't have any palettes like that. So yeah, just let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions. But today I'm going to be using the Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag palette, and we're going to go in with the shade Kiki, which is the shade right here. It's just like a mint eyeshadow. It's literally like a mint teal eyeshadow, and I thought it would be perfect for like a look that I was going for. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to go in with a big fluffy brush. This is a Morphe M531, and I'm just going to go into the shade Kiki. I'm not even going with a transition shade because I feel like that would turn it a little more green than I'm wanting, and it would also it wouldn't make the color pop as much. So and I really want this shade to stand out, so we're gonna go in with a big fluffy brush and just start to apply this in our crease. We're gonna keep it a little bit lower in our crease just so it doesn't get too high up. So we're gonna go like right in here. This shade's super buildable, so it's not gonna give us too much color payoff to start off. Too much color payoff to start off. You know what I'm talking about. So I'm just going with a really light pressure. Okay, so the next brush I'm going with is this M441. And I'm just going to go in with that shade again. And I'm just going to place this a little bit tighter in the crease, just to add a little bit more definition and start building this color up a little bit more. I don't want to use that big fluffy brush when I'm trying to build this up because it's going to start getting messy. And I really don't want to take this too high. Okay, so now I'm going with the flat shader brush. This is the Morphe M166. You can use any lid packing shader brush. I just want to get this color really packed on to my lid, and like I said, it's kind of a little bit more sheer. So I just really want to get this color pay off. So I'm going to have to layer this a few times to get the color that I'm wanting. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my M441 and just softly blend those edges. Again, trying not to get too high. I just want to soften the edges a little bit. Now we're going to leave it like that, and I might come back and add a little bit more, a little less. Okay, and then I'm going in with the Wander Beauty Mile High Club Mascara. This isn't my favorite mascara. I don't love the way it looks like with eyeshadow. On its own, I think it looks really pretty and natural, but sometimes it's just a little bit too natural for makeup. But this is all I have right now, so this is what we're gonna use. Go ahead and prime my face. So I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. I already done my toner and my eye cream off camera. And then I'm just gonna go in with this Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Blurring Primer. I've been really liking this one too. It does a really good job at blurring the pores. And it's like a gel consistency. These are silicone free. Okay, so we're back. I blow dried my hair. I have a headband in, and let's get started on the face. So we're done primed, and I'm gonna go ahead and mix two foundations. So I have the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation in the shade Linen. And then I also have the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Hydrating Foundation in the shade 0.3. So I've only used this Becca foundation, I think, one time. I don't know. The shade looks pretty good in the bottle, or at least like decent, but I feel like it's a lot darker when I pump it out. Ooh, it's a lot thicker than I remember. I also feel like this Becca one might oxidize a little. I can't really remember. I don't remember if it oxidizes or not, but I just remember the shade was a little too dark for me. So but the Smashbox foundation is one of my favorite foundations. It just looks so nice on the skin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this in. This is the Hank and Henry sponge. I don't know exactly what it's called, but I got this in a BoxyCharm. This is definitely full coverage. This doesn't look bad. These two together looks really good. I would say the Smashbox one is like medium buildable foundation, and the Becca one is definitely thicker and it's more full coverage. I've been out in the sun with sunscreen on. I always have sunscreen on, but my freckles are getting darker, which I really like. I love when my freckles start to get more noticeable, especially since it's summertime. You don't wear as much makeup in the summer because it's so freaking hot. And it just looks cute. So yeah, but I do have like more to cover up, I guess. But I really don't mind if my freckles peek through. So yeah, that looks pretty good. The Becca one is like, I would say as thick or almost as thick as the Smashbox full coverage foundation. I can't remember exactly what that one's called, but it's not as drying. Okay, and for concealer, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade 12N. I really like this concealer a lot too. I mean, who doesn't really like this concealer unless you have super dry under eyes? We're gonna do that little like TikTok thing. Wait, was it on TikTok? I don't remember. Since we do have like blue-green eyeshadow, we really want to make sure that we are brightening underneath our eyes and adding some coverage underneath our eyes, because that blueness can really bring out the blueness underneath our eyes, and it can just make us look a little bit more tired and dark underneath there. So we really want to make sure we brighten up underneath our eyes. So I'm just going to start blending this out. I'm just going to take a little brush. This is a M173. I blended out my brow bone concealer or my concealer on my eyelids with this. I like to go around my eyebrows with this little brush just to get it a little bit closer than the sponge can get. And just to make sure there isn't a line from our eyebrows and our concealer. Good. So we're going to set the face. I'm just going to use my Anastasia loose setting powder in the shade Vanilla. want to use my Fenty Beauty cream bronzers, and I completely forgot and set my face. Oh well. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and bronze the face. I actually brought out my Anastasia contour kit. As you can see, this is Super Love. This was in light to medium. I don't know if I'm going to use that, or at least I'm not going to start off with that, but I'm going to go in with the Hoola Light Bronzer by Benefit. I'm just going to go ahead and start bronzing up the face. This is a Morphe M527. I'm going to keep the bronzer a little bit more neutral today because I feel like with like blues, like blue eyeshadow, I like a more neutral bronzer than like a really orangey, like warm bronzer. And I feel like I think this Hoola one's a little bit more neutral, kind of like the Fenty Beauty one. Maybe not quite as neutral, cool tone as the Fenty Beauty one, but I really do like this Hoola bronzer. I just hate the packaging. I feel like it's hard to get to the product. I think a lot of people have said that and it's really clunky, but anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of that Anastasia contour kit. I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna mix these two shades. Just like a little bit. I used to use this all the time, like every single day. Okay, that's a little bit more. It's a lot warmer than I was expecting. So really not even using a lot of that. I'm going with like a super light pressure because that's a little too warm. That's a little too warm. Go ahead and bake. I'm just gonna go in with a dry sponge. This is by e.l.f. I really like these e.l.f. sponge. I actually like it better than the Hank and Henry one. But I haven't been anywhere to go get this sponge or my mascara that I love by L'Oreal. So we're using what we got here. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and finish up the eyes. I'm going with this nude eyeliner by ColourPop. This is in Honeydew. I don't want white because I just don't want anything like too bold, but I also don't want to use a color one. So I think nude will be perfect for this. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with that Kiki shade from the Lunar Beauty palette, and I'm just gonna go in with like a little fluffy brush and pretty much just buff that underneath the eye. I mean, on the lower lash line, nothing crazy. I just want to add a little color there, but keeping it pretty simple. I don't want to take this color too low, so I'm going to try to keep it as high as I can. I'm going to go ahead and push this bake in. I'm actually going to add just a smidge more bronzer. I just feel like that bake got a little too low. Okay, and for blush, I'm going to go with the Kylie Flutter in Love blush. This is from the Stormy collection. I really, really love this blush. It's like a neutral pink. It's not too warm and it's not too cool. And I just think that would be perfect for this look. Okay, and just to brighten up a little bit more underneath the eyes, I'm going to go with the NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt palette, and I'm going to go in with this Alamar Cosmetics. This is the brightening brush, and I'm going to just brighten up underneath the eyes. This shade has a little bit of pink underneath it. It has a pink undertone to it, so it's just going to really brighten up underneath here. So now I'm just going to go ahead and spray the face. This is just the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. Whew. A little bit more mascara off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay. And for lips, I'm going to go in with this Mary Kay lip liner, and this is in the shade Neutral. It's got like a nice pinky undertone to it, so I just really want to use this one today. Okay, and for lipstick, I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Power Bullet Matte Lipstick in the shade Girls Trip. I really have been loving this lipstick. Okay guys, so that is in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I really like how this look turned out. I've really been loving those like pastel makeup looks. I just think they look so girly and pretty. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!